Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I got a very interesting video that I've made for you guys. And this video I'm gonna be revealing my one product store that I've actually generated over 200k in revenue. I want to talk about the product itself, where I found it, how I built the website, how I plan the marketing strategies for the website, what actually worked, what didn't work, and also lessons that I really learned from this, because I made some mistake which actually cost me thousands of dollars that I probably wouldn't want the same for you to happen in your business. I'm gonna lay it out here in this video, and I hope you actually do get some value from it, and let's get right into it. So for the product itself, I was selling this seat cushion, as you can see over here. So on AliExpress, this seat cushion costs around $27, which is complete bullshit. I got a seat cushion from my supplier for around, I believe it was around $3 a piece, and with the shipping it's around $14 to $15 to ship out to my customers, okay? And I primarily sell in the United States, so the shipping cost was around $12. Cost of products was around $3. Heading on to my website, this was actually how my website looked like. I'm gonna kind of like bring you guys around how I build a website and everything in between, okay? With this website, I was using this theme called the Turbo theme. And the cool thing about the Turbo theme is, it's actually a very simple theme to use. And I have my logo on the middle at the top over here. And on the left hand side, the top left hand corner of my website, we have the home, the shop now, the shipping, the track your order page, and the contact form. So the home page obviously just direct customers back to the home page. The shop now button gets them to the product page. The shipping button gets them to know how long on average shipping time is gonna take. And the reason why I actually have the shipping button over here is because some customers, they actually wanna know how long the product is gonna take before buying on the website. So if you have a shipping page, letting your customers know, okay, look, your product is gonna take 10 days to the United States, 20 days to the rest of the world, they'll feel a lot more assured to actually trust your company and more inclined to buy from your website. And then I have a track your order page, and the reason why I have a track your order page is because some customers, when they order from you, they want to have your tracking code, and for some reason, sometimes if you don't have like the right systems on the back end, you won't have an email sending your customer when the product is gonna arrive, okay? But hopefully you do have that. But sometimes it kind of just screws up for me. So I like to have this track your order page so that customer who actually buy the product, they can very easily come to our website, and with their tracking code, they can track their order on our website. And I also have a contact page, and basically with this contact page, customers will have no reason to not find a way to actually contact us when they have an issue that they're facing with, whether they want to know where the order is gonna arrive and yada yada. And I think this is really important, because if you are selling a product, especially to the older demographic, they are not very tech savvy, and sometimes they don't really know how to use computer, and they're just a little bit slower on the the computer side of things. And with a contact us page, it's especially on the top left hand corner of your website, it's gonna make it very obvious for your customer, and they will be able to know how to contact you in case they have any issues. And with the contact us page, I have my email address. I don't have a phone number because for this website, I haven't really invested into getting like a customer support team to answer phone calls and stuff. But we have a email support team, and with that in mind, I wanna kind of like scroll down and show you how I actually set up my homepage. With this website, it was a one product store, and it was a very easy setup. All I really had to do was to set up the product page, and I basically copied and pasted the product page onto the home page. And I've below the part where I actually explain more about the product, I just have a very simple our vision over here, just to give people a clear idea of what we're about. And for me, the way I actually structured our vision of this website was to help people with all over the world cope with sciatica pain while speeding up the natural healing process to improve the quality of their life. So that was our mission in this website. And then I basically just copy and pasted the entire product page onto the homepage over here. And I wanna move on to the homepage to give you guys an idea of how it actually look like. So with the homepage, one really cool thing that I actually did with this theme that looks really great on desktop is to have this thing over here where we can have the images on the left and the copy on the right. So if you're using a regular theme, most of the time the images are gonna be on the left side of a website on desktop, and it's gonna be on the right side, it's just gonna be strictly for the copy. But with this theme that I was using, which is the turbo theme, there's this function called the product.details layout in your product page where you're actually able to set this up so customers who are browsing through on desktop, they can look at the images simultaneously while looking at the copy. So it's a lot more appealing to my eyes, in my opinion. Although I haven't actually really asked people in general, but for me, I feel like it's a really good idea if your main target traffic is mainly desktop. But since most of the customers who are gonna be coming to your website, it's gonna be on mobile, to be honest, it doesn't actually make that much of a difference. At least that's how I feel. Okay. So now you may be wondering, okay, cool, so this is the product itself, okay? I want to talk a little bit about where I actually found this product. For this product, I built this store on February, and during that time, I was actually going through this guy's course called Gabriel Saint Germain. I feel like he's a really authentic and awesome human being, and he made a video on a case study of how he actually built this website with this product. So I don't know if this is a little bit unethical, for me, but I basically saw that, okay, this guy had success with this product, and at a point of time I was really new to the concept of one product stores. So I thought, okay, I wanted to really verify the idea, and I saw that he was actually selling this product and having success with it. So I tried the same product that he was using from a different marketing angle, actually from multiple marketing angles, just to see whether or not this concept worked. And it turned out to become really successful, and I decided to just go ahead and scale the store. But I feel like maybe that wasn't a very ethical thing to do, thinking back upon my past. But I don't think it's such a big deal either. Inside my Shopify dashboard, I want to share with you guys over here. Okay, so from the 1st January to 31st July, we generated actually around $219,000 in revenue, with over $10,000 in returns, leaving us a net sales of around $208,000. So one thing that I actually made a mistake when I was building this store and scaling it, I was scaling this store to basically audiences all over the world without actually knowing what the shipping costs were. That's the first thing. And the second thing, the shipping delivery time during that point of time, because it was coronavirus, the world was going crazy, and the couriers were really taking a lot of time to deliver the products. Because of that, I had to give a lot of refunds. And also because of that, because of the fact that I didn't actually check how much how much was the shipping cost to actually ship out to each individual worldwide country, I lost maybe around like $5,000 in cash because of that. And because of the returns, we had around like $10,000 in returns as well, because of the slow delivery time. And these are the things that you wanna consider when you have a winning product that you're trying to scale. Number one, you wanna know what are the countries that you are selling to and what are the shipping costs for each individual country that you're selling to. Number two, you wanna make sure that the shipping times is reasonable. You don't want your shipping time to be around like 2 months or 1 month, which was the case for me. Okay, if it's around 7 to 14 days, I feel like that's the most reasonable sweet spot. Most customers are really happy when their product arrives within like 7 to 14 days, with a few exceptions. Few like crazy customers that just want their product to come like the next day because they're so used to buy on Amazon. Okay, moving on to the next point that I want to talk about is the way I actually structured my marketing angle for this product. So for the main marketing angle, that actually was the successful one, and was also the third marketing angle that I tested that finally worked for me, was the angle of actually helping people with side hiccuping. So you see this one product over here, it's a seat cushion, okay? But with this seat cushion, you have to understand that different people buy the same product for different reasons. Some people may buy the product to help with their back pain, maybe to help with their posture, or maybe it's just to increase overall comfort while they are working when they sit down. But for me, I knew about that, And I also knew that most of the people who tested this product, they were coming from the angle of helping people with back pain, with poor posture, which I also tested when I first started out, and that didn't work for me. When I first started testing this product, I tried it from the angle of back pain, just like basically how I literally, use the same way, Gabriel did it. I literally copy and pasted his entire, his product page and stuff, which I don't recommend you to do at all, because at the point of time I really just wanted to test the the proof of concept of the one product store. I just wanted to see how things were. I knew that it wasn't gonna work, but I just wanted to see how things were. So I basically almost like copy and pasted his entire product page to see like what kind of results I was getting. And I kind of like expected it. I got only like around like a 0.8 to 1.2 ROAS. So I knew that okay, cool. So this is how the product looked like on the initial testing phase, when I was structuring the product from an angle of back pain. So I decided, okay, cool, I'm gonna try it from another angle of like poor posture and helping people, feel and look more attractive. And I created an entire product page with it, but I kind of like removed the copy for some reason, This angle of poor posture, it got me around like a 1.5 ROAS, so it was working a little bit, but it wasn't to the point where I could actually scale. And I also tested another angle of like helping people with tailbone pain, and I created a whole product page myself, but it also didn't work for me. It wasn't until I tested the angle of helping people with sciatica pain relief that I finally got a ROAS of anywhere from like 2 to 3 plus, and I actually was able to scale it. So obviously I created this entire product page myself, and I believe there was a reason why it worked, because number one, no one was actually testing and selling this product from the angle of helping with sciatica pain, and number two, it's a product that actually help people solve their issue. So the way I actually found the different marketing angles, how I actually got the idea of helping people with sciatica pain relief for this one product, I was scrolling on Amazon and looking at the reasons as to why people was buying the product, and I found one thing in common. Number one, people were buying this product to solve their sciatica pain, to solve their hip pain, and the second thing, this product also helps people solve their sciatica pain, but it wasn't the main marketing angle that most people were using. So I thought maybe there's a market for it, and I decided to give it a shot. And turn out it actually worked for me. So for you, when you're actually trying to sell your products, when you're actually trying to test your Facebook ads, when you're starting a new Shopify store, you wanna look at different ways to sell your product. You don't want to just be so you don't just want to stick to one marketing angle and just hoping that it will work. You want to try out different ways to actually position your product so that people with different needs may actually have the opportunity to use your product for their own benefit, to solve their problem. Because here's the thing, right? If you're selling the product from the same angle as everyone else, you're basically selling the same product to the same person that everyone is selling to. But what if you could sell the same product to a different group of people that also are interested in your product without any competition? You're gonna get so much more sales, and you're gonna be able to have like a den in the marketplace. Okay, so that's it for this video. I believe I have nothing left. Let me see if there's anything else just in case. Okay, so there's one thing that I also forgot to add on, which was the profitability, just in case you're curious. I forgot to add it on in the yellow part of the video. Okay, for this store, the profitability was really low. Okay, because of the mistakes that I made. I ended up anywhere from around, I believe, like a 5 to 6% in profit margin. So it wasn't anything crazy. So the revenue is around 200k, but my profitability was around maybe like 10 to 12k, So you can see that your revenue as well doesn't really determine how much profit you're gonna make, one thing for sure. And also, don't make the same mistakes that I did. Make sure you know which countries you're selling to. Make sure you know how much the shipping cost is towards the country that you're actually advertising to. Very important stuff. Make sure your shipping times as well are really within the acceptable range of 7 to perhaps 14 days. Anything longer than 15, even anything longer than I believe like around 20 days, it's kind of over the top. You want to keep it around 7 to 14 days. That's like the sweet spot that I found to work the best for me in my business. And if you want to get another case study of how I actually built my other one product Shopify store that also generated over 100k in sales, I made a video in the past, a case study, like a 15-minute long case study as well, going through the ins and outs of how I build a store, my ads manager as well, the different marketing angles that I use. It was pretty similar to this video, except in that video I also went into my ads manager and show you guys like a live example of the way my ad account looked basically. Okay, if you want to watch that video and learn more about learn more from me, you can go down to the link in bio. It's gonna be I believe it's gonna be on the first link. I'm gonna add it on the first link. Go ahead and watch it and also let me know how you thought about this video. If you feel like this video brought you some value, make sure to hit a like as well. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, I would really appreciate if you could hit the subscribe button as well. That's if, of course, if you are interested in learning about e-commerce, interested in becoming more self-actualized, if you wanna also learn more about, get into like the self-development stuff, things that I like to preach about, feel free to go and check it out and subscribe if you are interested in it. And with that in mind, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.